Da. Oh, yes, we are live. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Svetlana is with us today with FoodX and cooking
Yeah,
for 2,000 people. And cheers, Svetlana, with my morning coffee.
yeah. I also have something similar like this cup. Already
Yep.
finished my guarana coffee.
Oh, okay. Now, look at our t-shirts. We are supporting Ukrainian army, and this says Ukrainian combat witches. They are produced here in Uzhgorod, and Svetlana ordered also.
Two.
She sent me the donation, and I sent her two T-shirts. So that's a funny way of supporting the army. But these volunteers are everywhere, all over Uzhgorod, and they are selling T-shirts. They are selling something simple. They are giving people little gifts for giving their donations, and all Ukraine has united to support these uh, terrible, awful situation in Ukraine. But we want to win, and we want to do everything that we are capable of doing to win, because Svetlana's business can cook. I can connect people, and I can inspire people, and I can bring love. So that's what we are doing. And uh, well, when we do, we now we volunteer. Yeah, and Svetlana is volunteering with her entire food kitchen, and I'm volunteering with everything possible. You know most of it already. I don't want to dedicate too much time to this, because now this video is about what's happening and about cooking. So first of all, what situation in Kiev, Sveta? Have you been outside? When?
Yeah, I'm very lucky and happy because three last nights I spent at home. I live in peaceful time. It took me 7 minutes to get to office, but now the road to office could take 1 hour and a half or even 2 hours. It means that Kiev is very well protected. That's why I need to pass special control, and because of this, um, here are very huge, heavy traffic jams. But we are okay with everything of this because we see that Kiev is very well protected.
Very good. It's very good to hear this. I also hear that Kiev people have changed. And what I hear is people have changed for better. They became more tolerant to each other. They became more attentive to each other. And this, like, vulgar snobism of people that are driving big vehicles, think they can, sorry for my French, shit on the world. They are stopped. They are put at the end of the line. They have been disciplined. And this, to me, is a big step towards civilized communication between people, because first of all, you're a human being, and that's what we all are proving to the world and to each other. And people are becoming and getting more cultured. Did you see something like this?
Yeah, but you see, as I can understand situation around, unfortunately, we are very sad. Our because of our face, usually when spring comes to Kiev, everything is very green, full of flowers, sunny days, and people just with their faces they show it, they are happy. And now even weather is very fresh, and of course no flowers, and still Kiev is not green, and all these military guys around, and also these blocks which protect streets. That's why Kiev, yeah, is quite different. It's very cold, and it's like association like hedgehog, yeah, this. That's
Hmm.
everything is very very in such a depressed mood, but it's of course understandable. We situation is changed, and when people lost their relatives, or a lot of relatives are somewhere abroad, yeah, it's difficult. And for example, now I, as owner of a family company, yeah, we work as volunteers, but we cannot deliver our healthy food, and we are not only now we try to understand what to do with business, because we have a team of about 40 people. Yeah, some of them are already abroad, some of them are protecting Kyiv, so they are like volunteers or soldiers. They are local guys who protect local territory, and it's difficult now.
I have some news. I'm subscribed to all different mobile app groups of Kiev, and I found a website of promoting Ukrainian businesses. This is called spendwithukraine.com.
Mhm.
Not now everybody's standing with Ukraine. My group on WhatsApp is called Stand with Ukraine, but now they have created the website spendwithukraine.com, where you can see Grammarly, which is Ukrainian. You can see designers, you can see different all variants of business, all different spheres of business, IT, interior design, fashion design, services, you name it. I will put this in the link of my video. I'm inspired with this website. Maybe you can also reach out to them and see. Spend with Ukraine kind of thing. So hopefully something will also move in that direction, because as Ukrainians, we are hardworking and we do not like to ask for money.
Yeah.
Right? We want to earn our money. We are used to earning our money, and some money comes hard, some money comes easy, but we earn it. And thank you one more time to people who have donated to Svetlana's project. How much do you have so far? How much you have? We were able, or you were able to raise?
Together, this is GoFundMe platform. It's very easy to transfer money to the
link. It's in the description. You check and you donate more. Thank you. Yes. So how much?
About €3,000.
Fantastic.
Yeah, because for us it's opportunity to pay for products, to pay a minimum salary to our cookers. Yeah, mentally and emotionally cookers are ready to work as volunteers, but still I understand that they have their own families, children, they rent apartment, they need to pay for electricity, they need to pay for medicine and to buy products.
I also spoke to Andy yesterday, and he told me Andy is one of our Lions Club supporters. I'm just telling this to the community, and he's been very helpful. He told me that he's in touch with you, and he's doing his best for supporting.
Yeah, during the previous week, I had, I think, 3 conferences or 3 meetings, or even more. I'm communicating with the guys from Austria, and we're also creating some online ideas. How could we promote what we are doing in Ukraine? Because foreigners, of course, they want to help people who are here. I also had a pitch day for women to show your projects, ideas, how you can transform your business. Also had a Zoom meeting with guys from Great Britain, and they also are ready to support and to organize some experts. Yeah, it seems that the whole world try to do their best, because they understand that these small steps, could create peaceful life in the whole world. And maybe you saw my post in Facebook that a guy from Mexico wrote me, and as during communication, I understood that he now, at that moment, he was on railway station in Kyiv. He is 19 and he arrived here somehow, and he is looking how he could help here in Ukraine.
What did you tell him to do? Where's he now?
You see that, yeah, we have different volunteers organization, but for them it's rather difficult to find to take foreigners as volunteers.
So is he working with you now?
Yeah. No. So because you are responsible for guys from other countries, and guys from other countries, they need time because you need to explain what to do, how to do, and volunteers don't have time, and for this, everything is quickly, and you need to react. But this it shows that the whole world who have minds and who have love in their hearts understand how it's important to have peace in the whole world, and what is danger is coming from Russian side.
Yes, I see somebody making a comment. I don't know the name of this person. Thank you very much. Lots of people volunteer in Kyiv. That's true. So, and thanks to these people, and Svetlana is bringing food to these kind of people, to firemen, to policemen, to territorial defense. Who else? Any new people?
We still give food to these people who you already mentioned, and it depends. If, for example, somebody wrote me and asked that old man is at home during all this time, could you bring food? And if it's our district, if it's left bank, we all give to people who are just at home.
Awesome. Okay. Enough said. Let's do some action. So let's go. Show us some sirniki. And while you are getting to the sirniki thing, I will make a comment that sirniki is one of the famous Ukrainian dishes. Sirniki is known for its very fluffy, juicy cottage cheese taste. We eat sirniki for breakfast. We serve sirniki with some sour cream and jelly, jam, honey, you name it. There are different types of sirniki, but it's actually cottage cheese pancakes, specifically fried like cakes, like little fried cakes. And if you try sirniki at least once, you'll love it. If you like pancakes, if you like donuts, it will sirniki beats all types of donuts forever. So now you can see Svetlana who is dressing up to get to the kitchen because they have very high cleanliness standards. And while you, Svetlana, are going to
Something with collection. Yeah, somewhere you disappeared. You switched off you muted yourself. I see that you muted yourself. I see that your microphone is just crossed.
I'm back.
Yeah, you're back.
I wanted to also do some cooking, but it seems like my string is not going to be enough. Hang on. I'm cooking my soup, and you have your soups.
I want to show soup also. That's we have. You see, this is something like. Let me understand how to.
Yeah. Oh wow.
This
Green
is
borscht. Is this?
Yeah, something like this. Green borscht. This is with eggs, with meat. Yeah, and a lot of herbals. You see.
Green borscht is a traditional Ukrainian spring soup. It has lettuce. It has all type of green. I like to call it grass, but greenery that grows up in the morning. Even poison ivy. My grandmother is using poison ivy when it's really young. It has like lots of vitamins, and she takes the gloves. She used to take the gloves and take it and cut it, and it adds very interesting, juicy taste to it. Very specific. And also we put some egg and some chicken meat, and it's like super mega yum. Yeah, with sour cream and
You see, it's very full of different
potatoes,
ingredients, and it's
carrots.
very nourishing.
So when you are in Ukraine, you have to try green borscht. Different restaurants will be cooking it in a different way. Svetlana will have some frozen green borscht for you. So when you come here, order some green borscht from Svetlana's kitchen, and you can easily have it and enjoy it. Let me do my.
Show what you are.
I'm cooking my pea soup. I'm done. I'm almost done. So I just need to put the caramelized onions here. I've caramelized some onions, so they are done. Okay. And I need to put parsley, some smoked meat, and garlic. Oh, okay. I never done cooking shows, like first time. I show you see a matchmaker in action, in the like serious cooking action now. But my soup is almost done, so I'll just stir it, and we will completely give 100% attention to Svetlana. Now it has to boil. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's off. So my soup is done. Thank you for watching Matchmaker Cooking. Привет, привет.
We are now together with Olena, and
Олена.
cooker of Codex. And
Chef Lena. Привет, Лена.
And today we are going to cook syrniki. And I want to share our ingredients and our secrets how we cook. Lena will tell us what to do, and I will translate and also will help her.
Lovely.
So first of all, we need to take cottage cheese. As you see, it is cottage cheese. Better to take 5% or more, or even better to take homemade cottage cheese.
The fatter, the better, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we take it, and let's show it. After that, we need to take eggs. We already prepared.
It was around a kilogram of cottage cheese.
So here is about 850.
Okay.
2 eggs. We take 2 eggs.
Mm-hmm. Oi, you muted yourself?
Okay.
Okay, lovely. So yes.
So we don't use sugar. Instead of sugar, we take honey.
Honey. Wonderful.
And
because you do healthy syrniki, the healthy food style syrniki, so sure you will use honey. Yeah.
This is not sugar, this is vanilla sugar.
Vanilla.
To have this taste, yeah. So we don't take white sugar, we use honey, and we use vanilla sugar to have this.
Yeah. Well, anything that can add vanilla taste. So when you're doing your syrniki, you can put some drops or whatever. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this vanilla gives really home taste.
Yum, yum.
And after that, we add a little bit flour. Flour, yeah.
Flour, mука. Mm-hmm.
We add a little bit. Also, we need to mix, and after that, to add a little bit more. And syrniki is very easy to cook. And this is very healthy dessert because it's made of cottage cheese, and cottage cheese is about calcium, protein. Yeah, and we also add
Raisins.
raisin.
Izum.
Yeah, grapes. Yeah,
Yeah, dry
yeah,
grapes, which is raisins. Yes. You may add anything. You may sometimes I add some coconut crumbs. You name it. I add some chocolate crumbs. You add raisins. You just do it plain. Anything works. Yes, it's
Ось таке в нас виходить. Тісто, можна
So
сказати.
you can see this structure of this.
the dough. The dough
Yeah.
comes out not very tough.
Ну,
Yeah, not very
Yeah.
tough. Yeah, it should be.
Dough has to be a little bit soft.
Yeah.
Зараз я поміняю ручку.
So as you see the structure, yeah, let's show somehow here.
It's well seen. Yes, good.
Yeah, and I like when we have these dried grapes because it also gives sweet taste. And so you see, it takes really 5 minutes to prepare everything.
Борошно
Yeah.
міцно підпилити. Тут
Yeah, and also we need to take additionally some flour, yeah, and to put on this on table.
Добре, ну десь хто любить більше, звісно, можна більше взяти, хто менше.
So it depends what kind of size you like. If you like bigger, you need to take more. If something like this, it's enough to take one spoon.
Ну, ніж нам знадобиться.
And we also use knife because with the help of knife, it's easier to make form.
Робимо такі пеньочки.
So making like in round form.
This kind of size. Yes, this is.
Of course, you can do this at home without knife, but it's more.
No, you can't do it without a knife. You have to have a big knife to do it. Yes. That's best. I've learned that it's best. So yeah, the secret of sirniki is that it shouldn't be very floury. So the less flour you add to the dough, the better they taste. So I see what you are doing, and but your Lena is using flour outside, so the flour connects to the outer space of sirniki, and it doesn't let later the juice to leak out.
Yeah, this is because we didn't add a lot of flour inside.
Yeah.
That's why it's okay when we are doing this,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's not too much.
Yeah, outside flour will never
Because,
spoil
when
sirniki.
you doing this around flour, you will have a very good cover of
Yes.
sirniki.
It
Inside
will-
they are going
yeah.
very soft, and outside they are with some I don't know how to say, with upper.
This is the secret of sirniki. Listen to this. Adding flour not inside, because it will make them very tough, but add some flour inside and a lot of flour outside, so it can create the crumb. And some people put very like different type of flour. It's a very fine type of couscous, but the smallest manka. Ты не знаешь, как будет манка по-английски?
Manka, I need to check. Yeah,
I have this in my cupboard. This is well, I need to check in the dictionary, but I'll show you what it looks like.
What's the translation? Yeah.
It's some sort of krupička. It's from Poland here. So this is almost like flour, but it is not flour. You can make cereal from it. Kids love it. It's not baby food. But
We
this
need to
is
find translation. Yeah, this.
I'll find this is very they take так.
While you try to find translation, I will show how syrniki look like. You see, around it there are not much flour, so they are very only cottage cheese. So this is because we don't put a lot of flour. We just use it around. But if we check how they look like, you see they are made of cottage cheese.
Yep.
So not
Yep. Yeah. I found the translation. It's called semolina.
Camalina, come on.
Semolina. It's an Italian word, but they use semolina for flour as well. But that is flour from a very like tough, from hard sorts of wheat. So yeah, semolina. I learned something new today myself.
Yeah. Not only how to cook syrniki, but also new words.
Semolina word, yeah. Yes,
But
Lena is.
maybe semolina we use only here in Ukraine. I'm not sure that this kind of porridge people use in Europe or USA.
We cook semolina with milk. I take half a liter of milk, boil it, and put 3 tablespoons of semolina and stir it, and it makes a delicious breakfast. Please, when you are watching this video, please write in your comments if you are using semolina in your cooking, because we don't know, and it will be useful further for me to tell the ladies that I consult about cooking when they leave Ukraine to live anywhere. They need to know what to cook and what you like. So semolina is very popular with us, especially like with breakfast type of food. And if you write us in your comments how you're using it, that will be very, very helpful. Thank you, Svetlana, for the idea. Lena, you're doing great job. Lena, вы молодец.
See,
Спасибо.
our cookers, they understand English, and they know how to cook with love. And this is example. Lena has 2 children, but she decided to stay in Kyiv and make her contribution to have peace in Ukraine, not to run away, not to work, for example, in Poland, but to. So this is example how we here in Kyiv and generally in Ukraine, we are doing what can we do to support peace, and we are ready to struggle for peace and freedom in Ukraine.
Слава Україні, Лена. Lovely, very, very lovely. Thank you, thank you. So I see that while we've been talking, Lena has made quite a lot of syrniki already.
Yeah, I wanted to help her, but understood that she is very quick in this.
No, she's doing it very fast, like
special gloves.
Це не важко.
Yeah, and this is so now we have a lot of them here.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
Almost 15. Yeah. Ooh, good job. Good job. That's when professionals do their job, right? It becomes fast, it becomes delicious, it becomes to the point. It's like when you are hiring a professional matchmaker, you don't have to look for different like apps and so on. The matchmaker gives you exactly the type of person that you need. So yeah, we are all cool. That's what I'm trying to say.
So you see, we are almost finishing. So, and after that, usually when you are at home, we need to fry. Yeah, we take pan and we fry. But here in our kitchen, we have a special kitchen device. We have a special stove where you could cook on steam, or when you could fry. But without oil and not on pan, but using special, I will show later, but using special steam. And in our case, our syrniki are more healthier because they are not fried, but they are cooked somehow on stew.
Great. Well, of course, Svetlana runs a healthy food kitchen. So all the familiar products, because Ukrainians want to eat their favorite food, but the familiar products are done in the direction of a healthy and balanced diet that is helping you to keep fit and be in good shape, because that's a need for every woman. That's a wish for every woman to stay fit, to look good, to be in great shape. And that's what we try to do. And Svetlana is helping.
Yeah, and I also want to show today that we, as I told you, that we have ice food. This is frozen, ready to eat food. Frozen borscht, we discussed last time, frozen different soups, frozen dishes for lunch and breakfast, and for dinner. And also, just in 3 minutes, I will show you how frozen syrniki look like. And when you are in Ukraine, and for example, you don't have much time for cooking, you could order our frozen syrniki, and it's very easy. You need to just warm up, and it takes 3-5 minutes, and very delicious syrniki are ready for breakfast just in 3-5 minutes. So let's look like. So Alena is our super girl, super magic girl, and she managed to cook, to prepare. You see the whole this plate of syrniki. And we will put here or there. We need to wait.
Here.
Там у нас мясо нет, маленький.
Show me again this big plate. How many syrniki comes out?
You can calculate here.
24. Yeah.
Yeah. This is
24. Yeah.
Be careful. And I also will show you that now we already prepared these special boxes, and they are full with soups. Because we are waiting for policemen or for fire workers to take this. And we use, you see, such stove.
Oh, wow.
And we bake. So here we have, let me understand how to check. Here we have bigger one, and here we have inside meat. Also, you see, we are cooking meat for our soldiers on steam. It's bigger. And here's our small stove, and we don't fry. We are cooking inside using special regime. That's why they are more healthy.
Wow. It's really inspiring to see your professional kitchen.
Thank you.
Лена, большое спасибо, дякую. Дякую, щоб вам ручки не боліли.
Дякую.
Хай вам буде багато наснаги і гарного настрою на цілий тиждень. Обнімаємо вас. Пока-пока.
So, as you see, also will show that today we have potato with meat. Let me understand how to show.
Yeah, I can see this, yes.
Yeah. So we have soup, we have potato with meat, we have chicken. And now I return to office part. And here, as I promised, I will show you syrniki. They look like this in this box.
Wow, nice.
And the idea is that you open and they are frozen, but they are not half cooked, they are already cooked. So what you need just to put into microwave and just heat up them, and they are ready.
And it is healthy, and it is you don't have to spend your time for cooking. You just Yeah.
Because we created this project, of course, in peaceful time during first lockdown, and when all girls and all families were sitting at home. On one hand, it seems that you have enough time for cooking, but you remember this time when you, your husband, your children are at home. You have something similar now, and you need to cook 3 times per day, and also you need to work online. That's why we created ice food, ready to eat
Yeah.
frozen food, which could help.
Thanks to our videos, one of the purposes, and I just realized that we are showing to the whole world how Ukrainian people are living. We have kitchen like yours, we have professional like yours, and we are saying that the people are busy. They order like frozen food, they order cooked dishes, but the direction of thinking is like healthy, uh, productive for yourself, taking care of our health. So Ukrainian women take care of their health. Ukrainian women value their time. This is what I've been telling in my other videos, and you can watch other videos on my YouTube done in 2021 and 2020, and you can see plenty of ideas why Ukrainian women are the greatest women in the world. Well, we should say that because we are from Ukraine, but I will never doubt greatness of other women in the world because we see them supporting Ukraine and standing with Ukraine, but like learning and showing what it's like, because the world doesn't know how we are now. Now, what I see, and correct me if I'm wrong, and please write it in your comments, but what I see is women are going to Germany, to Poland, somewhere. They are in very suppressed position. They have lost their jobs, they have lost their offices, they have lost their businesses. They are outside. The people are taking them, and the whole world sympathizes with them. But the word refugee associates with somebody who comes out of like a broken den or something, a person that has nothing. And yes, it's true, but there was a life before, and the life was on a very decent level, on a European level. Just imagine, guys, like suddenly you have your home, somebody flying over your home and dropping a bomb.
Yeah.
So
And now we could understand the level of living people in Ukraine and compare with a real level of living people in Russia. Because I accepted that Russia, people in Russia, they had better conditions, they have more opportunities. But now I understood that only people from 2 cities, from St. Petersburg and from Moscow, they have this level of living. If you compare the level of living in small villages, come on, they don't have some simple education. And you see in our kitchen cooker, she understood English, and she understood what we are talking about. So it means in Ukraine people really are integrated into European levels.
yeah, thank you. And one more time, you've seen Svetlana's kitchen, and you can actively participate in supporting Svetlana's sustainable business that is now working to help people that are protecting Kyiv. Those that, well, that's why they are standing. So that's why Kyiv is very well protected, because they have people like you.
Yeah.
Svetlana is not the only business that is cooking. There are other kitchens, and I know my other friends, they are also like giving food to people, to refugees, to displaced people. They send it to Bucha and Irpin, and it is necessary to give them support. Svetlana has the GoFundMe link in the description to this video, so go and donate. Find others and donate also, even $10, but it makes a difference. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
100% possible, because we understand that this is not only about peaceful life and freedom life in Ukraine. This is about peaceful and freedom life in the whole world.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything new? Have you heated up your frozen sirniki?
We need to wait 10-15 minutes because it takes more time when you cook
Uh-huh.
stove, not on the pan.
Uh-huh.
So I will send you a picture of the
Okay.
how it will look like.
Okay, lovely. Yeah, of course. Yes, sure. You can also bake sirniki. If you, what I do with my sirniki when I make more, when I'm at 25 is a lot, 24 is a lot. So sometimes my family like isn't eating all of it. Sometimes I just, what I do is when I have more time, I make it
Mhm.
and I put it in the freezer,
Yeah.
and then I take them out and I put it in the stove. I put 250 degrees frozen sirniki. I just put it on the stove, like on a leaf like that, and 20 minutes, 250 degrees Celsius, and they are done. You just put a little bit of butter on top of it.
Yeah, this is
It
a dish
is good.
from our from my childhood, and when I feel bad or when I need my family some to feel family protection or to feel that you are in hugs, that your mom is hugging you, I cook sirniki, and sirniki help me to have this feeling of protection and to feel love of your mom. This is connection with your childhood.
Very, very true. Although it might be difficult to find cottage cheese the way it is here in Ukraine, the way we make it elsewhere, you can use ricotta. But when you're using ricotta, you need to take a napkin and take the juice away, or just put it on a drainer and just for the night, and then the juice will go down and it will be um, uh,
Not so
uh,
soft.
not so um, um, wet.
Juicy.
It will be drier. It needs to be. It doesn't have to have all that liquid inside. So then you put eggs. Maybe you can add one egg instead of two because it will make it more soft. But you need to experiment with your sirniki because the amount of cheese, the level of grease, the fat level of cheese that you use, uh, do you put something inside? Do you put raisins or you put um, uh, orange peel or you put some coconut? You can put coconut flour also, right?
Yeah. You put chocolate inside. Yeah.
You can fry it on coconut oil, then it will have more coconutish taste.
Mhm.
So you can do you.
And ingredients, you know, that to put a piece of your love inside, and this is yeah the
That's
best
number one ingredient.
secret and good mood.
Yeah, happiness, good mood, and yeah, good heart. Well, is there anything else you want to share with Sveta?
I'm waiting for Syrniki, and I'm waiting that finally in Kyiv to be free, the people because we are waiting for this period when all people, guys from other countries, could visit our city, could go to restaurant, could have breakfast in our restaurants, and just enjoy the life. So I'm waiting for this time, praying, and very happy that we do our best to attract this time to our
Yeah,
life, because
yeah, yeah.
it's very beautiful, it's very friendly city, very modern, and it's very comfortable for being here and to live here and to visit this city as tourists.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for this video. Thank you for sharing your secret recipes and for inviting Lena. Now I know the secret. Now I got my secret. Now I'll have to do my version of sirniki. And next time we will make up another dish. Well, we are not making up dishes. We will show you. We will share another dish. We will just make up what we will remember. What else we want to share.
The Easter is coming. The Easter is coming. So yeah, let's
Yeah.
do something with this. We will have in Ukraine in 2 weeks, and now I hope that everything to be okay in Kyiv and around, and generally, of course, in Ukraine. And together with our relatives, we are going to meet in village, and to bake our Easter bread in traditional, old traditional Ukrainian.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, really. Well, next Thursday, we will make another video. This weekend is like a global Easter. Next weekend is Ukrainian Easter. But this Easter time is just general. Like, we have two Easters, because many Ukrainians celebrate Easter according to the Greek, Roman calendar. And so we eat those fluffy buns. Then next week we have ours, and then another week after that we go to cemeteries and pray at the tombs of our grandmothers and parents, if they died, if they passed away. So it's a memorial week. And this is part of our traditional family values, like cooking, right?
Yeah.
So thank you for staying with us. Thank you. Amazing. We've done a great video. I love this video. I'm happy. Thank you, Svetlana, for sharing.
For this beautiful T-shirt.
Ukrainian combat witches fight.
Not only love, but to spread, to show that we are strong.
Well, just to finish, the word witch in Ukrainian does not have bad connotations. It's a woman that knows recipes secret, who is a healer, who knows energy, who can, basically a normal woman, right?
Yeah. Basically normal Ukrainian woman.
Yeah. And in Ukraine, once I was listening to a tour guide, and she said that in Kyiv they found only one bad witch who was like bad to people, and they took her, they put her to jail, but they couldn't execute her. And it was the time when witches all over the world were burning. They were cooking them, right? Sorry to say. So in the times of the witches genocide in Europe, in Kyiv, they couldn't execute a really bad witch because they didn't have the law to do that. So Ukraine was, in the Middle Ages, was a lawful country. Second, they let her go, but it disciplined the woman, so she stopped doing her bad craft. Well, such a story. Thank you, Sveta. We are done.
Yeah.
We'll see you next Thursday, and watch more videos with our inspiring Svetlana, and support her in GoFundMe platform. Thank you, my dear.